Nigerian airline, FG set to announce name, logo, takeoff date. The federal government on Sunday fixed July 18, 2018 to reveal name, logo, commencement date, among others on the proposed national airline. Minister of State for Transport Hadi Sirika, a former pilot, gave the assurance while receiving the outline business case certificate of compliance for the establishment of the airline, from Chidi Azuwa, the Director General, Infrastructure Concession Regulatory Commission, ICRC. According to Sirika, Nigeria will receive the first set of 5 airplanes for the airliner on the 19th of December and will make profit in 3 years after operations. We will make the investments and follow the business plan through private sector management. We intend to get a 30-aircraft market in 5 years. But we will begin with 5 aircraft on the day of launch. It was not clear whether an order has been made for the aircraft, but the minister in May met a team from Boeing in Abuja. At Farnborough International Public Airshow coming July 18, 2018 in London, we will unveil the name, logo, colour scheme, the structure and the type of airplane about the national carrier. We will also place the order for the aircraft at the event, he said. Sirika explained that the government would step in to cover the funding gap at the onset and ease out thereafter. The minister assured that the government would not get involved in the management of the national carrier. He said Nigeria's population of over 180 million people is huge enough to support aviation, adding that the airline would take advantage of bilateral air service agreement (BASA) that the country had with over 70 countries. According to him, it will also take advantage of the Africa single air transport market and will be the best player if the government gets it right. But if we don't, it will become a threat to us. But I believe we are on the right track. The minister also gave an assurance that the national carrier would not kill the domestic airlines operating in the country. The Director General of ICRC, Azuwa, said the presentation of the Certificate of Compliance was an official green light to proceed with the procurement process. He explained that the government would bring its contribution to kickstart the airline, adding that the amount of equity the partners would hold would determine government contribution. According to him, startup cost over the next 3 years is about $300 million, but pre-startup is $8.8 million. The rest of the investment will be equity injection, which will happen in tranches because you do not need all the monies at once. Though, you need that initial government financial to make it take off, but what is important is that the national carrier will be entirely private sector controlled. There will be zero government interference. But if that happens, it invalidates the certificate and the entire process. This is a bankable business, and the government will get a strategic partner who will invest in the national carrier, and when we get through the bidding process, more facts will emerge. The government will have to spend the pre-startup cost like the brand name, the office and other startup. It will be a world-class airline with domestic, regional and international operations, he said. Think your friend would be interested. Share this story using any of the share button below, down arrow, place your text abert below, greater than 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 loading. Share your story with us via email, info@247nigerianewsupdate.co. Receive news via our WhatsApp. Kindly text 234,701 056 0394 add you. Click here to join us on our YouTube channel for news update. Click here to join us on Twitter for instant news update at 247NGNEWSUPDATE. Click here to join millions around the globe to read news on our Facebook fan page for instant updates on Instagram. Click here receive instant news update via our BBM broadcast D3DEFDF.